Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading for October. Can you believe it is October? Your card is Yin Yang. This is about the cycles that you're going through in your life, and this puts us towards a Yin cycle where we are definitely in a planning stage. We're in a planning stage where we have to think carefully about what's next, what's ahead, and plan for your next move. We're not taking action, we're planning. We're going to take action, but we're planning first. We're not going to make any sudden moves before we've thought things through, basically, is what that means. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Okay, and I do have a Hermit card in here, so it's time for you to retreat back into your cave and have a good, long, hard think about things. Are you getting pregnant? Are you moving house? Are you worried about money? There's a few things going on in here. If you've been trying to get pregnant and you feel like you've been waiting some time to get pregnant, I've got some cards in here that suggest that that will happen in October. So all of those who are trying and maybe you feel like it's not happening, it will happen in October. And even if it's not you, it could be someone in your family or extended family that you're waiting to hear the news about that. It does seem to be coming. Now, I love that you have withdrawn a little bit here. I don't always think withdrawing is a great idea, but for you, Gemini, it looks like a really, really good idea, because my Hermit card looking at me right in the face there tells me you're waiting, you're thinking, and you're brewing about what your next move is going to be. And I like this because we're not making any sudden moves, which is good. You are going to make a move at the end of this spread, but we have thought about it first. So I actually really like this. Is it time for you to break old habits and old patterns? Because that Knight of Rods in there is just telling me, come on, Gemini, stop doing the same thing over and over. Start making a move towards this different life that you want for yourself. Now, I do have a move from a house here, and I have got a lack of funds coming through with that. So I don't know if you're selling your home or if you're in the middle of a separation or a financial settlement, anything like that, and the house is coming in here that you have to move out of it and you're losing from it. I can't give you any hope around that's going to change. It is going to happen. What I can tell you is that I've got a High Priest in here, and the timing for all this is divine timing. So we're just going to have to go with the flow of it. You're not going to be homeless at all, because my homeless card isn't in here. It's just that you're not going to have as much as you thought you were going to have. So this housing and money situation, and I know that's going on all over the world at the moment with housing and money and cost of living and all that stuff. But if you just sit down and think things through carefully, taking a hit now is somehow going to be better in the long run. I hope, I'm not quite sure how that makes sense in my mind, but that's what the cards are saying, so I've got to say it like that. Breaking old habits. And I kind of don't mind. I think that you already know that, like you have to break these old habits and get away from that, but you're just mulling it over and thinking about it. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Awakening. Oh, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Wow. So that actually makes a lot of sense. So you're withdrawing into your cave and you are creating a new way of being. That's huge. And also, if you're getting pregnant, that is a new way of being. Nothing prepares you for that. However, this awakening, wow. So you're becoming aware of what's going on around you and what your life looks like and maybe what you need to change in your life to make it better. And then right at the end here, you're making a move and the timing is spectacular. Love that for you. Protection, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval, another soul retrieval. Okay, so when we decide to leave the situation or the house or the town or the state or the country, what you're going to do is call back your pieces of your soul from the people that you've left them with. So every time we have an interaction, or not every time we have an interaction, every time we fall in love with someone or with our family members, we have these little pieces of ourselves with them. So we're going to call them back. And what that's going to do is have you walk away from this situation or walk away into this new way of being completely whole, because you are awakening. I wonder if you're awakening too when it comes to spirituality. I kind of don't like saying, oh, wake up, everybody, wake up. But there's something changing here. Big changes here. And you need to cut the cords with people and places for your awakening to take place. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Okay, get out in nature, connect with nature, ground yourself. When we're going through big changes, we can oftentimes get really confused about what we're doing and how we're going to move forward with our lives and get caught up in the details. Sometimes we just have to ground ourselves and let it go and just move. You've done enough thinking by the end of October. Please don't keep thinking after October. I'm thinking, if I see this again for you next month, that's probably not going to be great. I feel like you can go into your cave, but sometimes we get comfy in our little cave and we don't come out again. I think you're going to, looking at the cards, but getting grounded means that you're going to start coming up into your headspace a bit too much, overthinking everything, when the way forward for you is peace and calm, which is my Ace of Cups there, so I really like that too. Okay, Midnight Brew, the alchemy of you. Oh, so this is putting everything together in a pot and see what comes out the other side. You are brewing your potion for the next step of your life. Oh, this is exciting. So, Gemini, you are going through some big changes for sure. Big change often comes at a cost, and it usually comes at a cost with relationships and people. So if you make some changes in your belief systems, or you have this big awakening and you feel like you've changed and you're having these upgrades, a new way of being, then some people are going to fall away, and that's okay. Please know that that is okay. You know the saying, people sometimes are there just for the chapter, not the whole book. It's okay to let them go, because here you're being an alchemist, right? You're throwing everything in the pot, you're stirring it up and you're seeing how it turns out. And when the taste is just right, you make your move. Oh, I love this. That gave me a bit of a chill, actually. So you've got some big things going on here, Gemini. Ooh, wow, let's do a love spread for you. Sparks. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. Oh, so that might mean that you have no sparks at the moment, and maybe you need to put some spark back into your relationship. I'm also going to read this as if you were single, which means there are sparks coming. So get ready for the sparks. Surprise each other with gestures of love. Don't get complacent. I think that a lot of people do that, don't they? Especially after you start seeing someone and it sort of falls off a little bit, we all get a bit complacent about relationships. Keep the sparks going. Keep the surprises going. Keep those nice gestures going. Don't stop just because you found someone, right? Keep it going. And boys, if you're listening to this, especially true, the little things, the little gestures for the girls is so important. I'm not saying girls don't have to do it either, but we're more inclined to do that than the boys are. Let's just face it. That's the reality of it. Okay, Gemini, a month of transformation for you. Just keep putting your little ingredients in your cauldron, and when you're ready, make your move. Love this. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.